the top stories. Restructured poverty alleviation program yielding improved efficiency. Gunplay claims 2 lives in St. Lucia. And heavy New York flooding kills 1 and causes widespread damage. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Tuesday, the 11th of July, 2023. I'm Jason Davis. Nationally, since the restructured poverty alleviation program was rolled out 6 months ago, administrators have received greater appreciation of the dynamics that each beneficiary household faces, which has resulted in improved services for those in need of assistance. Households earning less than $3,000 a month are the primary eligibility factor that qualifies households to benefit. After the re-registration process was completed, priority was given to assisting households headed by seniors, persons with a disability, and persons with children in the first instance. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development, Azilla Clark, said that the restructuring process gave a clear definition of a household, which reduces inconsistencies that previously existed.
The previous PAP application did not ask for you to list the members in your household. It just asked for a number. So that way we had a lot of duplicate households, and that more persons in the households were receiving the benefit when it is a household benefit. So now we're able to validate that at every step.
The addition of case management where a social worker regularly engages members of the household also has proven valuable.
Secondly, has to be the reintroduction of case management. Having a person actually check in with the individual to understand their situation and therefore connect them with additional services and opportunities available through the state system, public sector, private sector, as well as civil society.
Greater insight collected from the households is also being used to help policymakers understand how societies less vulnerable are living in a post-COVID environment. This information lends to the creation of new benefits, services, and programs to assist those in need. In other news, the police have released the results of an autopsy performed on the body of 35-year-old Garvey Rogers of Connery Village, St. Kitts. The autopsy was done on July 10 by resident pathologist Dr. Adrian Nunez. Dr. Nunez concluded that death was a result of hypovolemic shock due to multiple gunshot wounds to the body. According to reports, on July 4, Mr. Rogers was shot multiple times by armed assailants in Osborne Street in Keon. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Local non-profit organization Chico's Fan Club has made a number of donations over the weekend to a nursing home in Sadlers and persons in need. In an interview with ZIZ News, president of Chico's Fan Club and ZIZ radio on-air personality St. Clair Chico Guichard explained that this is the second donation made by the club towards a government institution.
We presented the home with quite a number of food items, toiletries, adult pampers, and walking cane, etc. And this is the second of such major contribution that we have made to a government institution. The first being the Cardin Home, shortly after we were launched in October of last year. The club is not even a year as yet, and we are making major contribution to the development of St. Kitts and the need.
Following that presentation, Guichard said a donation was also made to his former co-worker.
Shortly after we left the nursing home, we went to a private home in Sadlers to pay a visit to Cons Lord Black Edwards. Everybody know Cons was my former co-worker right here at ZIZ, and it would have been remiss of me if I didn't pay him a visit. Since I'm the president of the club, I had to go and present him with a gift basket with some goodies and stuff like that.
He added that the fan club's final stop was to a gentleman who was differently abled who requested the club's assistance.
We went to pay a visit to a gentleman in a wheelchair. Now this gentleman, when I was on the air talking about our visit to Sadler's Nursing Home, he called me and indicated that he needed some food items because of his condition. So I told him no problem. So I took his number and told him that I would pay him a visit. So we went and we delivered two bags of food items and toiletries and water and so forth and so. And he was so appreciative. He started to break down. He was in tears. And he said that, when he was on his 2 feet, he did so many things for so many people. And now he's down, he could hardly find anybody come. And
Guichard said that the club made a commitment to present him and others who are in a similar situation with a food basket every month. Chico's fan club will be celebrating its first anniversary in October. Moving now to news on the regional